Hi dear students, good morning to all of you. Do you enjoy your English class? Do you all enjoy good health? Are you happy to be at home? Yes, there will be very many different answers coming from all of you. I am sure that you are serious with your studies and doing well in your class 10, not only in English and in all other subjects. So before we start today's class, let us pray. Dear Lord, I thank you for all the good things you have given me. Help me to be always good and truthful. Bless my parents, teachers, and dear ones. Bless my motherland with peace and prosperity. Protect and defend us from all evil. Amen. Yes, dear students, the other day we were discussing the story. What was the story? Adventures in the banyan tree. So very many things we have discussed. Who are the main characters in that story? The little boy, snake, mongoose, myna, and a crow. So these were some creatures and this little boy. And boy was resting on the top of the banyan tree where he made a platform. So he was resting there and he was seeing something unexpected things that he never saw in his life earlier. So we were discussing about how mongoose was trying to kill cobra. Equally they knew that their opponents, but they had equal power or equal strength. So now let us see what comes in the next. So earlier it was, we discussed the cobra stood on the defensive, swaying slowly from side to side, trying to mesmerize the mongoose into marking a false move. So the cobra was making a pretension move or pretending to cheat mongoose, but mongoose was really clever. He knew how to move about. So now let us see the next. Instead, he fixed his gaze at a point just below the cobra's foot and opened the attack. So now instead he fixed Mongoose fixed his gaze at a point just below the cobra's foot and opened the attack, waiting to attack at the cobra's foot. Moving forward quickly until he was just within the cobra's reach, he made a feint to one side. Immediately, the cobra struck. His great hood came down so swiftly that I thought nothing would save the mongoose. But the little fellow jumped neatly to one side and darted in as swiftly as the cobra, biting the snake on the back and darting away again out of reach. You see, moving forward quickly until he was just within the cobra's reach, he made a feint to one side. Feint means a pretension, trying to move, trying to change the attention of cobra. Immediately the cobra struck. So it is a fight between cobra and mongoose. There on the top of the tree, the boy is watching, and two more spectators are there. Who are those? Myna and crow. His great hood came down so swiftly, so fast, that I thought nothing would save the mongoose. So who is thinking? The boy is thinking that just now cobra will finish up the mongoose. But the little fellow jumped neatly to one side. So what happened here? Mongoose escaped, came over to the other side and darted in as swiftly as the cobra. As equal as cobra, the mongoose also jumped to the other side, biting the snake on the back and darting away again out of reach. So mongoose also gave a bite to snake and moved away from there. See the picture, you understand, boy is watching, the mongoose and the cobra they are both opponents fighting, and the other side you can see a myna and a crow. The boy has made a platform on the top of the banyan tree. How he has made a cushion on the platform, on the top of the platform, and how he is sitting and watching. The moment the cobra struck, the crow and the myna hurled themselves at him, only to collide heavily in mid-air. Shrieking at each other, they returned to the cactus plant. So the moment the cobra struck, now actually let us understand or see this Myna and Crow is supporting whom? Is it are they supporting cobra or the mongoose? The moment the cobra struck, the crow and the Myna hurled themselves. Hurled themselves actually means hurled means throwing something firmly, only to collide heavily in mid-air, shrieking at each other. They returned the cactus. So they are trying to attack the cobra. Both Myna and Crow is trying to attack. They are trying coming to the air and they are flying and coming and trying to attack the cobra. A few drops of blood glistened on the cobra's back. So they are attacking Myna and Crow is attacking the cobra. There's already a few drops of blood glistened means shining on the cobra's back. The cobra struck again and missed. So cobra was trying to strike, right, but it missed. Again the mongoose sprang aside, jumped in and bit. So here at the same time, mongoose is taking a chance. One side Myna and Crow is trying to attack cobra, and the other side the mongoose also trying to attack the cobra. Again the birds dived at the snake, bumped into each other instant, and returned shrieking to the safety of the cactus. So they are trying to attack cobra, but they are not successful. So they are trying to escape and going and sitting on the cactus again. Safely they are flying and going and sitting on the cactus. The third round followed the same course as the first with one dramatic difference. So their third time we saw here Crow and Myna coming to attack cobra. Here the second time came to attack. Now the third attack. The third round followed the same course as the first, but with one dramatic difference. The Crow and the Myna, still determined to take part in the proceedings, dived at the cobra, but this time they missed each other as well as their mark. The Myna flew on and reached its perch, but the Crow tried to pull up in midair and turned back. In the second that it took him to do this, the cobra whipped his head back and struck with great force, his snout thudding against the crow's body. So this is the third attempt the Crow and the Myna making to attack cobra. So the third round followed the same course as the first, but with one dramatic difference. The Crow and the Myna still determined to take part in the proceedings. So in the fight they started to take part, dived at the cobra, but this time they missed each other as well as their mark. So they had a point where to attack, but they missed that one. So what happened? The Myna flew on and reached its perch. Perch means, what is the meaning of perch? A branch or an object on which a bird lands. So Myna returned and sat on a branch, but the Crow tried to pull up in mid-air and turned back, but the Crow could not succeed. Myna escaped, but the Crow could not succeed. In the second that it took him to do this, the cobra whipped his head back and struck with a great force, his snout thudding against the crow's body. So, snout means the nose and the mouth part of the animal. Snout means the nose and the mouth part of the animal. So, the snake attacked the crow, whereas Myna escaped from the scene. I saw the bird flung nearly 20 feet across the garden, where, after fluttering about for a while, it lay still. The Myna remained on the cactus plant, very wisely refrained from interfering again. So what happened here? What happened to Myna and the Crow? Myna escaped. They could not kill or could not attack the cobra. So Myna escaped from there. I saw the bird flung nearly 20 feet across the garden. So the crow flung nearly 20 feet across the garden, where, after fluttering about for it, shaking itself, its body, being already it is about the point of death, but it lay still. Lay still means already there is no more life. Laying still means already dead. The Myna remained on the cactus plant. Myna escaped. very wisely refrained from interfering again. The myna thought that it is wise not to interfere again in this scene. The cobra was weakening and the mongoose. The cobra was weakening and the mongoose, walking fearlessly up to it, raised himself on his short legs and with lightning snap had the big snake by the snout. The cobra writhed and lashed about in a frightening manner and even coiled itself about the mongoose, but all to no avail. The little fellow hung grimly on until the snake had ceased to struggle. He then smelt along its quivering length and gripping it round the hood, dragged it into the bushes. The myna dropped cautiously to the ground, hopped about, peered into the bushes from a safe distance, and then with a shrill cry of congratulation flew away. So what happened here? Now again the fight between the cobra and the mongoose. The cobra was weakening. It is losing its strength. It can't fight anymore. And the mongoose walking fearlessly. Mongoose is very bold and it has no more fear. Raised himself on his short legs with lightning snap had the big snake by the snout. Snout I said, the mouth and the nose part of the animal. The cobra, right means twist or roll oneself with the pain. Twisting or rolling oneself with a lot of pain. Here the cobra is, we said the cobra is weakening and the cobra writhes. It is pronounced as right. Right means rolling or twisting oneself with so much pain and lashed about in a frightening manner. Cobra has no more strength to fight again and even coiled itself about the mongoose. But all to no avail. There is no use. Even then at the last moment of life also cobra is trying to fight but could not succeed. The little fellow hung grimly. Who is the little fellow here? Mongoose. Okay. Little fellow hung grimly on until the snake had ceased to struggle. Ceased to struggle means stop to struggle. Stop. He then smelt along his quivering length and gripping it round the hood, dragged it into the bushes. So dragging the snake to the bush. The myna dropped cautiously to the ground, came to the ground, hopped about. Hopped means the bird jumping. Okay, hopped about, peered into the bushes from a safe distance. Now myna is observing everything in this story. Myna was looking at, peered means looking. Okay, peered into the bushes from a safe distance. Little fear is there, so taking a distance and watching everything. And then with a shrill cry means a loud cry of congratulation flew away. So here, myna is congratulating whom? Myna is congratulating the mongoose. So, mongoose won the fight here. Okay, so here as we understand the story, we may think that cobra will win. But here, the mongoose won. And with a word of congratulation, how did the myna say congratulations? No, it made a loud cry. It was a sign of congratulation to mongoose and it flew away. So maybe you may find it difficult with this lesson to understand. You have to read it again and again. Understand the difficult words and its meanings. Write it down again in your notebook and read the story again and again. If you have any doubts, call me up. Till then, bye.